Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I want to share with you my top 3 accessories that'll take your GoPro experience to the next level. We're going to get into the products right after this.
Click on Zombie Apocalypse.
Okay guys, so let's get right into it. The first item I want to share with you guys is by DIGIPOWER, and this is called the Refuel Power Bank or ActionPack. I did do a review on this earlier, a full review, and if you want to check that out, I'm going to link it here above. So this item here, just to give you the quick breakdown, it is waterproof once the GoPro gets put in here. It is dust proof. It does handle well against extreme temperatures, both hot and cold. But the biggest benefit of buying this unit here is that this is going to give you an additional 9 hours of battery life. Now I've tried this for a couple of outings that I've been on. It works really well. I'm going to open this and connect it so you guys can see what it looks like. But just so you know, this does work with the Hero 5, 6, and 7, just because the bodies are pretty much the same shape. So let's open this up and let's just take a look at how the GoPro fits inside. So if you have seen the other video where I did the unboxing, there really isn't much in here except for the actual casing itself, and you get the charging cable with this. So I'm just going to show you very quickly just how to put it in here. So this is what the actual unit looks like. I hope you guys can see that. So it's very simple. There's a little clasp here at the top. You're just going to unhook this, and this kind of just opens like this. So on the inside, there's a connector piece in a little area where your GoPro is going to sit. Now, I have a Hero 5 here. We're going to use this one here just as an example. So the first thing that you want to do is you're going to have to remove the door off the GoPro. I know for some people this might be a little bit scary, but what you want to do is once you have the GoPro door kind of open, you're just going to pull on it just a slight bit and the door comes right out. This is normal. This is actually meant to come off, and you can put this on at any time in case you want to go in the water or you just wanted something a little bit smaller. So the way this connects in here is very simple. You're just going to put it in here, you're going to slide it into place where the connector is, and then you're just going to close this lid and you're going to put the latch back on and tighten. So this is what the unit now looks like once it's inside the piece. In the box as well, it's probably good to note, there are some adapters in here. Mainly they look like this. And these adapters are meant to kind of slide underneath here, and once they're on, they can stick to, for example, a extension rod or tripod or anything else that would use the regular GoPro connectors. So once you have the GoPro inside the juice pack here, you're going to notice that you still have visibility over your display here in the front. You're still going to have access to your mode button here on the side. And you're going to also have the record button on the top, which is still open. On the back, you're also still going to have your screen that's visible, which is awesome. And on the opposite side here, I hope you guys can see this, but there is a power button here at the bottom that when you push, you will see there's a little blinking light that just kind of shows you how much battery you have left. This one needs to be charged, but normally you should see about 4 blinking blue lights. So I highly recommend this unit to anybody who's going to be traveling or somebody who wants to have the extra battery life. This is really a great unit. It is waterproof, dust proof. It does do well in both cold and warmer temperatures. And it's not that bad in terms of pricing. I think I paid something like $90 Canadian, and I purchased it at a local store. So if you guys have any experience with this, or if you guys have any comments on it, leave it in the comments down below. It'd be great to hear from you. Other than that, let's go on to the next product. So now we're getting into the good stuff. This here is a 3-way tripod. I know GoPro makes one that's branded by GoPro. This one here, I ended up purchasing it on Amazon, and I believe I spent something like $18 Canadian. But this tripod is really something special. I'm going to open this up and let's take a look at how this works with the GoPro. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited about this item. It's such a small, versatile little unit, and it was not that expensive. So inside the box, you're going to get a wrist strap, and you're going to get the mounting screw here. So the way this works is you're just going to take your GoPro. Just make sure that you put your GoPro into the housing because you're going to need the connector at the bottom. You're just going to take the unit, you're going to put the GoPro into the slot, and then you're just going to tighten it with the screw. And that's just going to help it hold into place. Now I just wanted to show you guys how versatile this unit really is. This is what it looks like completely closed. For the most part, you can actually just hold this and film in front of you, or if you want to vlog and you want to hold it pointing at you, you can do that as well. But when this becomes unique is the fact that you can open this in 3 separations, let's say. So the very unique thing about this is that when you're vlogging or when you're walking around, normally if you're holding a selfie stick, the selfie stick, just because of the length, may show up in your shots. But because you have the flexibility here to fold the arms, this will avoid the arm actually being inside your frame when you're filming. So you can kind of see from the shot there as to how you would hold this and film. And you can see you get a very nice angle from all sides when you move this around. This is really something great. So last little secret about this tripod, it's called a tripod for a reason, and that's because at the very bottom here, you can actually unscrew the bottom and you're going to get a little tripod. Now this tripod, if you reverse and tighten it back in again, you actually have a 3-legged tripod. I think it's most sturdiest when it's kind of this level. But this will help you in case you guys want to position it somewhere and film. You can still extend it if you wish. Just make sure you got to remember that the arm is quite large. So if you're not balancing it correctly, it might not stand. As you'll see, it'll just fall over. So if you're going to extend it, you got to extend it fully and it'll stay. But I prefer to put it on something smaller where it's more sturdier and more stable. Okay, so this brings me to my final product. Now, do you wish that you could take pictures that look like this, or even pictures that look like this? So, just a little background story. I purchased the Hero 5 and Hero 7 with the intention of taking these cameras with me on vacation, just because I knew they were waterproof, dustproof. So, I was trying to take these kind of photos while I was on vacation, and my photos were turning out like this. So you can see the photo itself, it's not the worst photo, but you don't really see that distinction in the separation of the water versus the sky and land. So I did some research online and I realized that the GoPro alone is not going to be able to do that, just because the glass lens is just so close to the camera lens on the inside. So after my research, I discovered this guy here. And I hope I say this right, but this is called a TELESIN 6-inch dome lens. And this one just has the cover on it. I'm just going to take it off so you can see. This is a really unique piece as well. So as you can see, this has a dome with a cutout, and the cutout is meant for the GoPro. There's actually a little housing in the back. And you can see the handle here. The handle is hollow. You can unscrew the bottom. It's just empty in there where you can put anything extra that you need. but this is a floatable handpiece, just in case you drop this in the water. So let's take a look and see what the GoPro looks inside this dome. So for those of you wondering, I purchased this unit on Amazon, and it went for about $54 Canadian, which I thought was a great deal. So the way it works, the housing on the back just opens up. You're going to take your GoPro, you're going to slide it into a little square. It's just the housing that fits the actual size. And then there's, again, a little clasp on top, and you're just going to tighten it. Now on the top of the housing, there is only one button on this side over here, and that is the record button. So from what I've read, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you set the camera up the way you want. You still have the screen on the back for visibility, but you're going to set up the camera with the mode and the settings that you need. And then the only button you have the access to is going to be the record that is right here on the top. And on the side over here, you do have mode as well, but you don't have any option to touch the screen because this is all very hard glass. It's not touch sensitive. So this is what it looks like. Very, very simple. The pictures look great when you use this dome. It's very, very effective. And to me, this is a must-have if you want to take some really, really great pictures like the ones we just saw. Okay, so now that we've gone over my top 3 picks, I'm curious. Do you guys agree with this lineup? Is there something missing that you guys think should be in this line? Then leave it in the comments down below. I will be leaving a link in the description for all 3 of these products in case you guys want to look them up or get any kind of information. I hope this video was informative and educational for you and that you guys learned something from it. If so, don't forget to hit that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That's going to make sure that you're aware of any new or upcoming videos that I post. As always, I hope you guys have a great day and we'll see you on the next one.